What's going on, everybody? Welcome to This Week in Esports, our 34th episode of the show. It's Thursday, January 25th, and we're coming to you live from the Microsoft campus in Redmond, Washington.
You do that so well.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I've been practicing. And if you don't know, I'm actually not Kate, unfortunately. Sorry to all you Kate fans out there. You're just going to have to deal with me, unfortunately. All right, anyway, This Week in Esports, all about FTL and interactivity.
That
Almost said interconnectivity.
Right. No, not interconnectivity.
I know.
Come on, don't do that to me. FTL, for those of you that are not in the know, is for low latency and interactivity. Of course, that means that you interact with us as the show goes on.
Nowadays, there's a lot to cover in the esports scene, and since the show is for you, you get to decide what we talk about via the voting options you'll see soon below the video window.
That's absolutely right. We don't get to choose the topics we discuss. You'll be doing that for us, and we've only got 30 minutes each and every week, so make sure to get your vote in if you want to hear your favorite esport discussed.
That's right. So now we normally start the broadcast off with a little special segment, either breaking news or clip of the week, but we're going to dive right into the news as we have a jammed-packed show today.
I mean, I feel like that's every week.
Yeah.
Every week we're always cutting segments, and next thing you know, like, is it time to go already? All right, well, with that said, interactivity has been enabled for this show with voting from time to time. Right now, you'll see 4 choices to choose from, and they're right there below the video screen. These choices, again, below the video window in the interactive section. Just click on the one you want to vote for.
Yep, you got 30 seconds to vote. You only get to choose once per segment, and the results update in real time, as you can see right there on your screen. I'm going to vote for Halo because I'm a big fan.
I feel like this is one of those things that you vote and you're not supposed to tell me what you vote for.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
why do you say that?
Secret. Like,
okay. Don't cheat on my test.
My test, bro. Yeah, like get out of here. Actually, I'm curious to see what's going to win out because I had a feeling it was going to be Overwatch, but
guys, come on.
Like, it's in my hands here. Like,
you guys know what's up.
Whoa.
Oh, come on.
Let's do it. There we go. Time's up. I don't have the Ed horn. Pew, 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 pew.
Ridiculous.
Overwatch. Yes. All right.
Want to kick it off?
Yeah, I'll kick this one off. So for those of you unfamiliar with the Overwatch League, or OWL, this is the first major global esports league with city-based teams. Think of it like any other sport where teams represent a city versus a company.
There are 12 teams in the league: Boston Uprising, Dallas Fuel, Houston Outlaws, Florida Mayhem, London Spitfire, Los Angeles Gladiators, Los Angeles Valiant, New York Excelsior, Philadelphia Fusion, San Francisco Shock, Seoul Dynasty, and Shanghai Dragons. These 10 teams will play live matches from the Blizzard Arena every Wednesday through Saturday until mid-June.
You know what? I got to call this out because we talked about the writing in here. They said there's 12 cities and teams represented, and these 10 teams. Tabs. Killing us. Killing us. I'm done. All right, now with week 2 in the books, fans are starting to wonder if the winning or losing Shanghai trends will continue. So let's take a look at how week 3 is going so far.
Yes, in the first game, it was San Francisco Shock versus London Spitfire. Going into this week, London was one of the 3 teams at the top of the standings with a 4-0 record. They've now got a 5-0 record now with the 3-1 win against San Fran.
And in the second game, it was the Shanghai Dragons versus the Seoul Dynasty. I'm not gonna look. Let's just say Seoul's been way up here,
okay,
and Shanghai is way down here. I'm gonna put my arm down a little bit. You wouldn't be able to see it. Yep, one of the teams has a 4-0 record. Yeah, Shanghai the exact opposite. Shanghai was able to get a point in, but Seoul still had them at arm's distance, taking the series 3-1.
Oh, dang. And in the third and final game of the day, it was the LA Gladiators versus the other LA team, Valiant. These teams not only share a city, but going into this game, they shared a record. As competition so often goes, only one could emerge victorious, and while it was a close game, it was Valiant that won 3-2.
There can be only one.
There can only be one winner.
Does that make sense to you? There can be only one?
So there's a winner, and then there's a loser. And
I heard other people got it. You didn't get the Highlander, huh?
No.
All right.
Darn.
Now, for the rest of this week, there are 3 games per day. Today, the times are 5 p.m. Eastern, which is already taken place, 7 p.m. Eastern, which is happening very soon, and 11 p.m. Eastern for you late night folks.
That's right. Tomorrow, these times are 7 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Eastern, and 11 p.m. Pacific, which is 8 p.m. Eastern? I don't know. I don't know time zones. Listen, you can use the internet to figure it out. And Saturday,
World time, buddy.
Yeah,
that's where I go.
There you go. And Saturday games are 2 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Pacific, and 6 p.m. Pacific. You can check out the schedule as well as which teams are playing at overwatchleague.com/ed-us/schedule.
They're trying to set us up with these long.
I know. They're trying to trip us up.
All right, now, New York Excelsior is the 3rd team at the top of the standings with a 4-0 record, so you may want to tune in to the 7 p.m. Eastern game tomorrow where they take on the top team, Seoul. That'll be a good one.
That should be
a real good one.
There you go. And if you want to catch the Overwatch action live or check out the VODs, tune in at overwatchleague.com or head to Twitch or MLG.tv.
And of course, be sure to follow them at Overwatch League on Twitter for up-to-the-minute news. I mean, who do you want to see? Like, have you picked a team yet after watching the first few weeks?
I got to say, and chat's going to eviscerate me, I'm not an Overwatch fan, but I can respect. You're gonna kill me. No, but I can respect the Overwatch
do you have a
fandom.
team? You don't got to follow him like
I'm
to
from
death.
I'm from New York, so I'll go with Excelsior.
All right. Okay,
Yeah.
good pick there.
A few weeks ago, we played a cool segment, a cool clip about the team on this show, and so yeah, I'll go with that team. Are they in contention? I don't even know if they're in contention.
Well, considering I just read that they're at the top of their game.
That's
That's
true.
It's all good.
Laser focused. Anyway,
this is the part of the test where you have to, what was it, comprehension?
Comprehension.
That's where I always did bad too. All right. Well, we're getting ready to jump into our next segment, so pretty soon here you'll see 4 more options drop below the window as our producers furiously type.
Now,
I'm a fan of London. I'm just going to throw that out.
Okay, London.
London's been a fun one.
I was going to try and do a British accent, but I realized I can't.
I feel like that would be great.
Would it be?
While you bless us with your presence.
If I did the next segment in a completely British accent, would people be mad?
I think our viewership would drop.
Okay, that is fair. That is fair. I might do it. Anyway, so is voting open? I don't know.
Voting isn't open yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh, sorry.
Give me a
sorry.
second.
Oh,
That's
I don't
what
have
it
my
was.
earpiece in either, so
Well,
I feel like that's
nobody's talking to us anyway.
That's true. That's true. Anyway, this is our first time hosting, by the way. I wanted to call it out, so I don't know what I was.
It's
gonna say.
fun. Like it's absolutely
good.
fun.
It's good. You get
what up, Ed?
You get. He loves that. Ed is the
You
man.
guys don't know it. The man with the plan. Ed just walked in.
Anytime you hear yelling or shouting or some
He
voice,
keeps us in line. He keeps us corrected.
but Ed is the man. Ed, you're the man.
Ed, man, we love you.
Yeah.
All right, so those 4 voting options are now there below the video player screen.
Yep.
Gears of War, Halo, Counter-Strike, E-League, and League of Legends.
That's right. Do what's right. Vote for Halo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just leading the witness
I just gotta tell, I just want to talk about Halo 5. I'm a big Halo 5 fan. One day I plan to go pro. Until that day, I'll just play and be really terrible
Your
at the
skills
game.
real?
Huh?
You can play some Halo?
We can play some Halo.
All right. Well,
I'll get destroyed. Honestly, I've been playing so much PUBG. I've gone back to Halo, and I'm awful at the game.
I tried to go back to Halo and play Super Fiesta.
It's so, yeah.
I was everywhere. Everywhere.
It's just so difficult. All right, we got
2 seconds to get those votes in, and there it is.
There you go. I love you guys.
I'm going to let you run with this one.
All right, so the Halo World Championship has gotten underway this month, and this show will be here each and every week with an update of what's going on in this tournament to keep you in the know. For the uninitiated, Halo World Championships is 343 Industries' capstone tournament of the year, where anyone in the world can compete with 3 of their friends in Halo 5 Guardians and vie for enough points to eventually make it to the grand finals right here in Seattle, Washington for their share of the $1 million prize pool.
Not bad. Now, this week, we're here to give you an update on where we're at in the Halo WC life cycle, what you might have missed last week, as well as a highlight of what's to come. So first, let's take a look at the recent online qualifiers that have been taking place in each region. Going down the list, we have to congratulate these teams as they won the qualifier for their region last week.
All right, let's take it off. Let's kick it off. Good job to Overhaul 2K, Infused, Yellow Brick Road, Usual Suspects, and Shock the World. Love those names.
Yeah, Yellow Brick Road and Usual Suspects are legit. Those are 2 great team names there.
Oh man, I'm not nearly creative enough to come up with a good name. Anyway, next up, taking a look at the ladder standings for the NA region, here's how the top 10 teams are shaping up. The NA region will be important to keep in mind as the strongest teams have historically come from the US, and it'll set the stakes for various upcoming events.
Now remember, anyone, including you, can fight to take down one of these teams in this region or the other 4, so get to playing on GameBattles.com, and maybe, just maybe, we'll be giving you a shout out in a future episode.
Speaking of the future, the first event of Halo WC is coming up, the Orlando Open on February 16th through the 18th. Team passes are more than 75% sold out, so if you're looking to attend a Halo event with our friends over at MLG, then now is your chance.
Head on over to halo.gg to look at the event hubs for each of the cities located in the Halo World Championship, which are filled with useful information one needs to know. In addition, the next Halo WC broadcast will be one of the EU qualifiers this Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific on mixer.com/Halo. The boys over at Gfinity will be there for this show and next week and 2 Sundays, so come check out the broadcast with us and enjoy some Halo.
Enjoy some Halo. It's one of the biggest games. Honestly, we probably wouldn't be sitting here if it wasn't because of Halo.
I wouldn't be here because of Halo.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that
that's
right
right. You got your kind of start in the industry with
because of Halo.
Because of Halo. That's awesome.
A long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. It's cool. It's cool. It's good to have a past.
So last week we were talking about the average age of an esports player.
What is it?
What do we say? Like 18, 19, 20?
Ooh.
Because there's some people that, are still waiting to compete or can compete and can't get their prize money until they're 18.
Oh.
It's ridiculous.
So now
Ancient in the scene.
Speaking of age, well, your voting options are open. You have Gears of War Paladins, Counter-Strike E-League, and League of Legends. Speaking of ages, I just want to let everybody know that my birthday is next Wednesday, so I will accept gifts if you wish to send them. That's all I wanted to say.
I'll just make sure to jump on your guys' show next week.
Yeah, it's going to be a big
gift in person.
Oh no, I'm afraid. Now I'm afraid, but I know that they're planning a huge surprise party, so I know you guys are on that.
They're planning a surprise party. How does that work?
Because I got my people sneaking around, figuring out what they're up to.
All right. Well, voting options are closed. While Malik figures out his prize party, you have voted for Paladins.
Paladins. Okay, I'll kick it off. The 2018 High Res Expo took place earlier this month from January 4th through the 7th in Atlanta, Georgia. This 4-day event was a celebration of everything that makes High Res Studios' game awesome, from the creators to the players and the fans. This year had more esports action than ever before, especially when it came to Paladins. The first ever Paladins World Championship took place featuring the top teams from the Paladins Premier League. The final came down to EU teams, Natus Vincere and Fnatic. These two teams have battled each other 3 times in the last 4 months, but no matter how hard Fnatic tried to seal the deal in the final, Navi came back harder, ultimately snagging themselves the win and making them the first Paladins World Champs.
Now, as for the Paladins Console Wars, the competition showcased the top Xbox and PlayStation teams around the world as they battle it out for bragging rights. On the PlayStation side, Blight won against Ghost 5 and 4-2. And on the other side, Elevate crushed Gankstars. That's a good one.
Nice.
4-0, which meant that it was Xbox's Elevate versus PlayStation's Blight in the grand final, the ultimate battle of the consoles.
All right, Blight put up a solid fight, but Elevate's skill and confidence led the way, making them the champions of the 2018 Console Wars. To watch the VODs, head over to mixer.com/PaladinsGame. To stay up to date on Paladins news, follow them on Twitter @PaladinsGame and @PaladinsPro.
There we go.
That's interesting. So there was a PlayStation team and an Xbox team. How did they play on both consoles?
I think they rotate.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I think they rotate.
Oh, that's an interesting little wrinkle in it, because I would be terrible on a PlayStation controller. I'm not a big fan of the 2 sticks
the
being
thumbsticks
together.
being down here?
Yeah, it's just a little too close. I like the offset nature. Anyway,
I get that.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to have another poll up here for you shortly.
All right, we got some Gears of War action coming. Madden, Counter-Strike E-League, League of Legends. Ooh.
Did you ever see the Madden commercial with Kevin Hart?
I didn't know.
That's great.
That's
I
good?
think it was Madden 15, I want to say.
Okay.
And
He's a very
he sang
funny
an
guy.
entire song, and every time I see the word Madden, that's
You just think
exactly
Kevin
what pops
Hart?
in my head.
Oh, well, I feel like
I'll show you after this.
Okay, sounds good.
And I promise to ruin you as well.
That's good. Well, not much can ruin me. I have no soul. There's nothing inside.
Think about going live. Ruined. See, there we go. 5 seconds to get your votes in. Right now, we got Gears in the lead, and I think Gears is going to
win.
Oh, so
very
we got
close.
that last one in. All right, let's talk Gears of War. The Gears Pro Circuit Mexico City Open is finally upon us with $150,000 and 25,000 pro points on the line. Teams are preparing to go Lancer to Lancer for guts and glory. Now, the event will see the top teams based on pro point totals from each region competing against each other, and the 4 teams that advance from the open bracket portion of the tournament.
Yep, the event will follow the typical format with open bracket play leading to the top 4 teams joining the seeded teams in pool play. Pool play will yield 8 teams that advance to the championship bracket. Games are best of 3 double elimination escalation matches. The top 8 North American teams have already been seeded into the pool play. They include Optic Gaming, Echo Fox, Ghost Gaming, E United, Pure Gaming, and Era Eternity. All right, here we go. Gasu Crew, that seems like it's right. Vanquish and Vanquish Gaming. The top 2 teams from Latin America will be Ronin Esports and World's Best Gaming. Rounding out the pool play seeds are the top 2 teams from Europe, Fable Sports EU, and Supremacy.
Now, Optic Gaming will be looking to continue their current win streak after taking the Dallas Open in December of last year. Their 4-event win streak certainly puts them in a good position as a top contender in the event, but it's a safe bet that we'll see other teams come out swinging to take the reigning champs down.
Yes, this event is long awaited after its delay last year and is definitely an event to watch. And lucky for you, Gears fiends, there are no shortage of ways to watch. There are 5, count them 5 streams with which to get you Gears Pro Circuit fix, starting on January 26th from 2 p.m. Pacific to 8 p.m. What's today's date? So that's tomorrow. Wow. Streams will continue Saturday, January 27th from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Pacific time, and Sunday, January 26th from 8 a.m. Pacific time to 4 p.m. Pacific time.
Now, the main stream can be found at mixer.com/Gears of War with a Spanish language version broadcasting on mixer.com/Xbox Mexico. 3 additional English language streams can be found at mixer.com/Gears of War _Bravo, and same thing, but _Charlie. And last but not least, _Delta. You got it? Bravo, Charlie, Delta, BCD. Yeah? Okay.
Where they got that from?
Now, with so many options available for your viewing pleasure, there's really no excuse to waste a single second of your weekend watching anything but the best Gears of War esports action on the planet.
That's a little assumptuous. What if I want to watch, I don't know, a YouTube video as well? You can watch multiple things.
Gears of War.
Gears of War. Okay, got it.
Gears of War.
I got to remember what building
All right,
I'm
so
in.
first of all, when they said count them 5, I instantly went to Dylon and
okay.
count them. And I was going to do this. This is what happens during the show, and my mind goes elsewhere. And it's why Kate and I always run out of time and never hit our
Because you're just
segments.
it's cool. But also, I think in the teleprompter they said Sunday, January 26th. Now I'm no calendar expert, but tomorrow is the 26th, and it's a Friday. So I don't know. I think it's Friday, the 26th.
Friday's the 26th.
Let's just go with that.
Friday. We
That's
made it
tomorrow.
through another week.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
You are?
Yeah.
You know what I'm excited about?
What are you excited about?
Our next voting options.
All right, that's a nice. Oh, nice
you
segue.
like that?
Okay. I like it. All right, so we have Dota 2, Madden, Counter Strike, and League of Legends. Where are you League fans? I feel like.
Hit your face.
Oh, is it?
I'm telling you, I'm gonna ruin it.
Don't worry, I'm excited to watch.
Madden's got a lot of good stuff going on.
Yeah.
Let me just go cast my vote.
I'm excited for Madden to come to EA Access on Xbox. This is unrelated to competition, but the single player part of the game, long shot, is really good. It's really good.
Sports franchises, single players drive me wild.
In a good way or bad way?
Bad.
Oh, what?
Bad
That's
way.
ridiculous.
Horrible way.
It's actually.
Oh, yo, son, how am I going to get off this couch and make it to the league? And I'm just in the corner like,
Sure.
not how it happens.
It's very cheesy and perhaps a little inaccurate, but you know what? It's good fun. It's good fun. But it looks like our talk about Madden spurred Madden to victory. So let's kick it off. EA Sports is ready to begin their Madden NFL Club Championships. That's exciting. This will be the third and latest addition to the EA Sports EA Major Series. The Club Championship is a huge event within the Madden NFL Championship Series itself, as its winners will move toward the Madden Ultimate League and its $1.153 million prize pool overall. You can bet these players are fighting hard. The Club Championship brings in all 32 NFL clubs to compete, which has not been done before in any traditional sports league. EA's goals are to give new ways for any NFL fans to root, support, and connect with their team through Madden.
Now, just wrapping up the club finals, all 32 teams are prepping for Friday's NFC Championship and Saturday's AFC Championship. The winning clubs this weekend will move to next weekend's quarter and semifinals, followed by the Club Championship finals later in the day. Just going to throw this out there.
Okay.
AFC Championship game and NFC Championship game was last week.
That's right.
So just for you folks keeping timing at home.
Yeah,
but this championship is a single elimination tournament and will be live from both the Pro Bowl location and the Super Bowl location.
Ooh, okay.
Pro Bowl takes place this weekend, and it's in Orlando.
And then the Super Bowl's
next weekend in Minnesota. Just going to throw this out there. Somebody's going to Minnesota on Monday to help facilitate this event.
So you're trying to get...
There's a reason why
you're going to be there.
Yeah.
I get it.
Foosball. The foosball.
Okay. So the top two clubs next weekend will move on to the Madden Ultimate League, where they will be joined by the top two from Madden Classic and the Madden Challenge, along with the top 10 MCS point earners of the season. The club championship kicks off tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific on Mixer.com/Madden. Also be sure to follow EA Madden NFL on Twitter to stay up to date on the championship. So who you got in the Super Bowl? We have
no, not the Patriots. That's how I feel
like
about
that is every year. It's
what?
The best part about watching the Super Bowl is rooting against the Patriots. I feel like that's. But guess what? I'm a Giants fan. Both times Giants faced the Patriots in the last 10 years.
They've won.
They've won. So what can I say? We're the only team that could stop Tom Brady dead in his tracks, as it deserves to be.
Seattle had their issues. We're not going to talk about it.
Well, you guys just got to get better.
It was rough. It was a rough time.
I get it. So I think we have time for a few more segments. So let's kick off some voting options. We got Dota 2, we got StarCraft 2, we got Counter Strike and League of Legends. What's gonna make it? It's up to you, the viewers. So make your pick.
Me, I voted. So
you voted? Well, you're not a viewer. See, I guess technically you're a viewer. It's on your screen. That's a good point. That's almost as funny as when you told Kate to hit Alt F4. That was probably the funniest moment of your show.
Because I did it like 3 or 4 times. She's like, wait,
well,
so
first
what
she
do
was
I
trying
do?
to figure out where it was, and then she did it. I'm just kidding, Kate. I'm just kidding. Kind of. I mean, it was really funny.
Oh, it was hilarious.
It was a little mean on your part, though.
How was it mean?
If
you don't know Alt F4, bruh, that's not my fault.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure I just.
I was like, hey, you dropped your pocket. And somebody's like, what? Where?
Where's my pocket? Where did it go? Oh, I guess I lost it.
All right, here we go. It looks like League of Legends has won.
Okay. I can kick it off. The North American League of Legends Championship Series is back with the spring split. What a name. There have been some important structural changes for 2018, with one of them being the permanent partnerships. There are 10 teams partnered with the NALCS now. They'll battle each other every single Saturday and Sunday until March 18th.
Those teams are 100 Thieves, Cloud9, Clutch Gaming, Counter Logic Gaming, Echo Fox, FlyQuest, Golden Guardians, Optic Gaming, Team Liquid, and TSM.
Yeah, week 1 took place last weekend, January 20th, with the opening game between TSM and Team Liquid. There were quite a few people with their money on TSM, considering they won last year's NALCS summer playoffs. They played okay, but in comparison to Liquid, well, Liquid crushed them.
Now, 100 Thieves also went up against and beat the Green Wall, aka Optic Gaming. And while Optic may not be playing as well as they used to, they still played better than expected. Either way, It had to be interesting for ex-Optic player Nadeshot, as he now owns 100 Thieves. Player, oh man, I assume
go
that,
for it.
right? 2 S's? An S set? Are we going to speak some?
Maybe both of them
Deutsch?
are silent.
Someday? Someday. All right, we'll do that. Thank you. Okay. Led the team to victory with this strong start, but we'll see if they can hold on to it through the season. It's almost like you were so upset.
All in all, this year is already shaping up to be an interesting one, so you may want to tune in for the action. Week 2 of competition takes place this Saturday and Sunday, with the pre-show taking place at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time, and the first game between Counter Logic Gaming and Clutch Gaming. I don't know if I read this part.
You can if you want.
Okay. CLG didn't do so hot the first week, so we're interested to see what happens this week.
Now you can catch the broadcasted games on the Riot Games Twitch channel or tune in via lolesports.com or youtube.com/lolesports. See, YouTube flies in here.
There you go. My shirt, it says YouTube. And don't forget to give @LOLesports a follow on Twitter for up-to-the-minute news. Exciting. I gotta say something. These team names, why can't we just have like the blue team, the green team? Why we gotta have the names that are so hard to pronounce?
There was one in Rocket League, and they were the Muffin Men.
The Muffin Men?
Yeah, the Muffin Men.
There was another story.
You guys see what just happened?
No.
The Muffin Men.
I'm so embarrassed. I think I'm gonna leave. All right. Anyway, yeah. Team all F4. That's exactly what happened there. So let's open up voting options once more before I get embarrassed and just cry. So we have Dota 2, StarCraft 2, Counter-Strike, and Pokemon Memphis. Ooh, I'm gonna vote Pokemon. Yep. Who's not gonna vote Pokemon? What's your favorite Pokemon of all time?
You know what's great is that I wasn't a huge Pokemon kid.
I'm out of here. You're just giving me reasons to leave.
Great.
I gave you that one. That was a pretty easy
Who should
one.
I pick? Like Diglett? Should I just pick somebody who's completely
like
asinine that nobody liked?
Bulbasaur is pretty cool. See, if you don't have a favorite Pokemon, I feel like you're supposed to pick Pikachu. That's what you're supposed to say. You're just
Pikachu's like it's good old starter.
Yeah, Snorlax. Ed loves Snorlax.
Ed, I feel like that fits.
Oh my God.
Because I love Snorlax as well, and that was when I was in my days like,
Sure, it fits me because I like to sleep a lot. So I'm very much Snorlax. IRL. Anyway, it looks like Pokemon won, so I'm going to kick it off since you're not a big fan. Is that okay? I feel like that's a yes. And here's an in case you missed it moment from the world of Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Charmander. December 16th and 17th saw the Pokemon Memphis Regional Championships. These regional tournaments are a great way for trainers to earn some cash prizes as well as some championship points for the 2018 season. In both the video game championship and the trading card game championships, these championship points help determine those invited to the Pokemon World Championships. Can I say the World Championships any more than I just did?
That's why I have to go in there and edit all the time. I'm like, man.
Oh my God, that word is hard to say for me. Anyway.
Now, after 2 days of play, the VGC finals came down to Brady Smith versus Justin. Oh, is that Kuba? Now, each trainer bringing in 5 of their own Pokemon and battling in a doubles tournament after choosing 4 to use for each battle. Excuse me. Brady seeming to give a heavy reliance on his. Oh, is that Shiny Alolan?
Sure.
Yes, great. I did it.
I don't know. I'm all about the 150.
And Marowak holding in. I was going to say that. A lightning rod, which worked in his favor quite a bit during the match, powering up his Marowak, which proved in his favor as Brady ended up winning the regional match 2-0.
Yep. Looking on the TCG side, there was actually a pretty impressive battle between Azul Garcia Griego against Michael Paramat. Yeah, there you go. You got it. Both players came very close to victory, but there you go. You'll just say it. If it comes up, you say
the next one.
Was able to deck out Azul to take home his 7th regional championship. The regional was the final regional to use the 2017 rule set, which means we're about to see a major shakeup in the tournaments, especially on the VGC side.
Now, a few changes coming in 2018 include the move to Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Pokemon from the national decks can be used as long as they were caught in the Alola region, and Mega Stones can now be used again. This may bring in some massive changes to trainers' rosters as Mega Evolutions can drastically change the game, and this new season is bound to bring in some great battles.
Nice, exciting. I regret doing this segment now, but
it's funny you talked about 150, and I'm fine with 151 because I do remember seeing the movie.
Oh, that movie was sad, man. Yeah. I cried at the end when they were singing that song "Brother, My Brother" and the Pokemon were fighting. It's like the Pikachu versus Pikachu. Like, oh man, this is social commentary. Humans need to come together and stop fighting against each other.
I'm glad that's what you thought of Pokemon.
Yeah, you know. At a young age, I was very politically
You were
smart.
woke. You were woke.
I was woke at a very young age. Yeah, that's
We
right.
gotta stop this Pokemon on Pokemon violence.
Man, that movie was deep now that I think about it. Alrighty.
We just need a whole stream of Malik breaking down Pokemon, like a live stream, like a live tweeting session.
Just get me in here, get some Pokemon. I'm about it.
Malikamon.
Malikamon. That's a Digimon thing though, because were you a Digimon fan by the way?
No.
No. What?
No.
That's
I played
crazy.
sports.
Okay. I sat inside my room with my bowl of cereal eating Pokemon. Just ridiculous. I know. It's sad. All right. So, and I still do it now. Dota 2, StarCraft 2, Counter-Strike, and Heroes of the Storm.
Actually, when I say I played sports, it was mostly that felt like I was too old to catch the Pokemon phenomena.
No, you're never.
I was
too
right
old.
around there. My buddies would play the games. We never got into the show.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely did not have the Game Boy at the time, even though we had
What?
the emulators.
Oh,
yeah.
well, okay.
And I was playing. Well, if that was the time, it would have been 64 and then Xbox, and that's
Ooh.
why.
That's where you.
But even 64, they would bring in Snap and all that stuff.
Oh, Pokemon. Oh, the terrible game.
Yeah, and just, I wasn't.
Oh, let me take
Tony
pictures
Hawk
of
Pro
fake
Skater, that's what I was
Pokemon.
on.
I got it. I understand. Pokemon Snap. Who decided to make that game? Anyway, let's go on to Counter-Strike E-League. I'm sorry, tabs, my bad. The undisputed king of first-person shooters is in esports is midway through their latest major. With a $1 million pot up for grabs, all the top Counter-Strike teams from around the world are in attendance. The New Legends stage took place last weekend in Hotlanta with 8 of the top teams from the PGL Major, Krakow 2017, and 8 of the surviving teams from the Challenger stage. With a best-of-1 Swiss system, most of the champions were seeded against the challengers in this stage. This meant for close action and a few upsets, notably current legends Gambit, Astralis, Virtuous.pro, Big, and North were all eliminated. With Teams Fnatic, what's happening? I just hear stuff in the background and it's throwing me off. I'm trying to read here, guys. I'm trying to inform the viewing audience. Anyway, notably, G2 powered through both the Challengers and Legend stage with a 3-0 record and has fully recovered from their roster change in February of last year. The current G2 roster is 100% French and has had no tournament wins since DreamHack Masters in September of last year. We'll see how they perform in the quarterfinals tomorrow in Boston. To watch the action, visit eleague.com.
I have a
I need some
feeling they
water.
were going to say
My
that we're
God.
going to do upcoming tournaments. This is the first, man. Malik comes in here, he gets water.
Yeah,
he gets pampered. He had food in here earlier.
My
Like,
mouth
wow.
is dry. I didn't have food in here.
Yeah, you did. They
trying to get me
brought
in
you
trouble?
Skittles, only green.
Only the red and orange. Red and orange. I'm not about the purple Skittles, the green.
See, here
Come
he
on.
is. Malik Star right there. Is there a Malik Stare?
I don't need to be picking out.
Did you try our new emote?
You have what? Oh, my word. All right, so why? Why is that an emote? What is it?
There's Malik Star in there. Now there's Malik Stare.
I quit. I'm out of here. What is this?
All right, well, we're going to jump into some upcoming tournaments that you can keep your eyes out for. The second event of the 2018 season for Gears Esports is happening this weekend on January 24th to 26th with the Mexico City Open. There will be not 1, 2, 3, but 5 different streams for you to tune into, including Spanish commentary for the local community. The main stream will be on mixer.com/Gears of War, but head on over to live.gearsofwar.com which will have all the streams listed for you, and of course, gears.gg will be your one-stop shop event for info during the weekend.
That's right. All right, let's go on to Counter-Strike. The new championship stage of the E-League Major, Boston 2018, is here, and this means that the 3-week-long event is nearing its conclusion starting tomorrow and going until Saturday. It's been quite a tournament so far, and you can read up about the current bracket and schedule on eleague.com.
And back to Madden. I'm going to start singing again.
There we go.
Lastly, the Madden Club Championship, which is going on right now on mixer.com/Madden, and continuing this weekend, pits 32 players, each representing an NFL team against each other. It's all about the storylines in this game, so be sure to check out some of the Smack Talk this weekend if you can. Smack Talk. Smack Talk is good.
Smack Talk,
We
yeah.
made it, man. We made it.
Yeah,
through it.
oh man, we sure did make it. Now, back to this emote. Literally, there was just an email about this. How did that happen so quickly? I don't know. I don't know what it takes to
Yeah,
get.
they're great. They're great at what they do here.
This is not great. Anyway, thank you for having me on the show. Unfortunately, if you guys were waiting for Kate to come in, there's no surprises. She's just not here. And you had to deal with me. But it's okay because I'm cool too, right?
Yeah, you're absolutely cool.
Thank you. I
Now, we'll be
appreciate that.
right here each and every Thursday at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern on this channel, mixer.com/thisweekinesports. Be sure to watch our past episodes right below on our channel page and follow us on Twitter @WatchMixer for updates on the show and to know what's happening in the wide world of esports.
Also, tune in to #esports weekend starting at 8 a.m. Pacific time this Saturday. We only show esports content on mixer.com/channel 1 during the weekends. This Saturday, we'll be showing off the Gears Mexico City Open and the Madden Club Championship on Sunday. We'll be showing more Gears along with the Halo World Championship EU qualifiers.
And finally, don't forget to watch our sister show Tips and Tricks every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific on mixer.com/Tips and Tricks.
That's the nicest you've been. You've called me and Ethan, Michael and Evan. You guys have just
When
talked.
did I call y'all Michael and Evan?
Yeah, I've watched every show, so I know. There's With what?
Yes.
Oh, hey, listen.
Ruby Rod.
Listen,
Right
if you guys want to pay me to to dye my hair, I'll do it. Anyway, this has been a pleasure, somewhat, mostly, maybe not. I don't know. We're raiding. We're gonna raid before we go. We're gonna raid. All right. So we have Nick's co-stream. Is that the name, or is this Nick and he has a co-stream? Nick and Supa. Oh, so, okay. Sorry,
Supa
guys.
has my game face.
Yeah,
Like
just
when you get lip hang open, you do like that.
Yeah, because you're just focused.
Yeah.
By the way, so they're playing. Yeah, this game is absolutely amazing. If you don't know, Sea of Thieves closed beta is happening January 24th through the 31st. They extended it by 2 days.
Yep,
Yes, they extended
sure
it by 2 days. So you have a chance if you played in the Insiders program before December 1st or pre-ordered the game, you can get in on this amazing pirate action. I can't wait to play. But let's go into Nick's and Supa's stream, spread some nice raid action. We're going to use the hashtag TWIE-RAID. That's TWIE raid.
You want to spell that one?
Raid. Yeah, it's too hard. There's too many letters. All right, so we're gonna go in there and raid, right? Do
Yeah.
we wait?
So you guys jump in there. We're gonna take
Should
off
we do it?
now.
Okay. So we got to do it.
No, they're doing it. They're going. They're going.
Oh, bye guys.
Yeah. See you later.